What is happening, guys? Welcome to the video. In this video we're going to go over my workout that I did yesterday, April the 17th, and this is going to be something that you guys are not used to if you've been following me for a while. This is not heavy powerlifting, this is not super high volume bodybuilding training. This is basically, I guess, athletics, to sum it up in one word. So starting here, you're seeing me do a skater squat, which is it's kind of a warm-up exercise, get the muscles fired up, get things moving, get my glutes activated a little bit before we get into the bigger movements. So in that skater squat, I'm using the pole to just support myself a little bit and then really controlling the eccentric down on that front leg, and then using my back leg just to support myself on the way down, and then using all my force in that front leg to drive myself back. After that, I went into monster walks with the band to get the glutes fired up even more, and then some kettlebell goblet squats, not too heavy, just a lighter weight to get everything fired up. So I ran through those exercises, 6 on each leg for the skater squat, 20 on each side for the monster walk, and then I think I did 10 or 12 of the goblet squats. I did 3 sets of that just to get all those muscles in the lower body fired up. As you guys know, I've been dealing with some knee stuff lately, and doing this stuff before the workout definitely helped. I was in zero pain. Today, as of recording this video, I am in very like negative knee pain. Everything feels really good, so I was super excited about that. After that stuff, just to get me fired up even more, I did some box jumps, which I used to be like really good at. At one point I had a 50-inch box jump without a run at it, just like a standing vertical. And on these boxes here, they are 20 inches a piece, so we got 40 inches total. And the first one, of course, was a little intimidating since I hadn't done it in a while, but they actually, once I got going, it actually felt really good. So I did 3 sets of 3, again, just to get everything moving and grooving and get everything fired up. The landing on the boxes did not hurt my knees whatsoever. I was able to stick the landings pretty comfortably, and then as you guys saw there on the way down, I didn't just hop off the box because that's what's really gonna like jolt my knee and hurt me. So I did kind of this little tuck and roll off thing, but it worked. For those, you're seeing me do some high bar squats, which is something that is very new to me in the recent last, probably I'd say over a year for sure. I've been doing low bar for a long time since it's my stronger position. I can move the most weight, but in turn it started to take its toll on my body a little bit. So here you're seeing what is called a high bar squat, which is what most people do, where the bar rests on your upper traps more so than kind of your lower traps, rear delt area, like a low bar squat. You're seeing me a lot more upright than I normally am. I've got a little bit more vertical shin, and I'm just keeping a nice tall torso and distributing that weight nice and evenly through my lower body. These felt actually really good, so I did 225 for 3 sets of 5, and again, nothing too crazy, but nice and slow and controlled, nice and explosive at the top. You see the bar bounce off my shoulders. That's power coming out of the hole of the squat, and just getting into the movement. It felt really good, and as you know, I'm wearing my Olympic lifting shoes that have that elevated heel, so it gives me a little bit more range of motion and way more comfort than the flat shoes that I wear in my low bar squat, and it felt good, guys. I'm super pleased with how these moved. Through the low bar squat, you're seeing me attempt some overhead squats, and they actually went a little better than actually, you know what, watching them back, they were kind of ugly. I had a 10 on each side, so 65 pounds, and my first set was definitely ugly and super uncomfortable, but my second set moved pretty well, and then you're actually going to see on my third set I put another 10 on each side and bumped it up to 85 pounds, and that actually was a lot trickier than I thought it was going to be. I thought 20 pounds, you know what, whatever, but that extra 20 pounds really threw me off. But it's a movement that I want to start implementing. It's cool. It really tests your stability and balance, not just in your lower body, but also through like your shoulder girdle and your torso as well. So it's a pretty advanced movement, but hey, we're gonna give it a shot and see what we can do. Yeah, so right here, this is the 85 pounds, and you're about to see some pretty ugly overhead squats from a very immobile individual, but hey, we fake it till we make it. And I'm actually meeting with one of the other trainers at Right Fit. She's like the mobility queen. She's been the one that's helping me get everything kind of moving better and situated. So we're gonna work on some Olympic lifting and stuff. So she's gonna look at me and see what areas I need to work on, and just help, you know, keep me mobile and keep me moving a little bit better. Last thing we did, guys, was some power cleans, and again, this is something that I did a long time ago, probably 5 or, well, what are we at now? 2018, so I guess not that long ago, 4 years. When I was in college, we had the bumper plates, and I used to play around with these all the time, but obviously they got taken out of the rotation as bodybuilding took its forefront in my training, but we're throwing them back in a little bit, doing some power cleans, and as you can see, it's a little bit more of a muscle than technique. We're kind of pulling it off the ground and just almost reverse curling it up, but hey, it looks alright, so I was happy with it. I ended up working up to 200 pounds for my set of 2. I just started with basically 95, and then went another 25 on each side, which brought me up to 145, and then did 165, 185, and then 200 as my last set. Again, just doing 2s, just, you know, practicing the movement, feeling it out. It was nice to get a good sweat on and not be in pain during this workout. It's something that when I'm doing lower body, being in pain is something I've kind of just gotten used to, but during this workout, even with the more dynamic movements, everything felt really good, so I was super pleased with it, and I'm excited for what's to come. My last set, the 200 pounds, you're about to see, you know, the first one was actually, I think, uglier than the second, but hey, I'm happy with it, guys, and the changes to training are going well, so thanks for watching the video. Be sure to give it a like, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.